Alright, how's it going, YouTube? This is Rhys, and yes, I'm in my bathroom. I'm in my bathroom because I wanted to not only do kind of like a little bit of an update, but I also wanted to show you how I do my testosterone injection. Um, First off, I'll kind of start off with saying that I am now 7 months post-op and 3 months on T. My chest is doing pretty good. Looking good. Like all my scars. This is gonna annoy me being right here. Scars looking good. Everything's looking really good. I'm kind of liking the light in here. I might do more videos in here. So, looking good. Scars are fading really well. They're a little bit pinker than probably what you can see. But here's my little special nipple. It's special. It always kind of had some problem. It looks fine, but like it's got this weird, whatever. You don't care. This one, my really good nipple. It's kind of got a constant. It's kind of constantly hard. Yeah, so doing good. This scar goes back farther than this scar, but I really don't care. So I'm getting muscle definition in there. You can kind of see a little bit, muscly. I think it flips your view around. So this is my right side, so my right nipple's always been kind of special. Let me sit up right up. My face has kind of got like more acne. A lot of acne down here is coming in. It's pretty annoying. I've got acne on my back that I'm not even gonna show you because it's nasty. Like I'm hating the acne right now, but whatever. It is what it is. My hairline, as far as I know, is not going anywhere. It's still looking pretty feminine there. I don't mind that. I mean, I don't want to lose my hair. I have to shave every morning now because I'm getting a lot of hair right in here and it's starting to come like down here. I'll have to like pick a weekend or something like to just not shave, and I'll kind of show you guys how that's growing in. My sideburns, they're getting like, I always had kind of hair on here. Like I always kind of had that hair. Now it's getting a bit darker and it's actually kind of starting to move towards my cheek this way. It's kind of coming across this way. So I kind of shave up this area across here. I'm not getting anything right here, but mostly it's like here and down. I got like a little tiny dusting of a mustache going on that makes me look really, really stupid. So I make sure I always get rid of that thing. My voice hasn't really changed since the last time I made a video. It might be just a little bit deeper, but it's not really changing that much, which I think is really kind of funny because, I mean, all in all, this isn't changing. The rest of me is. It's kind of funny. But yeah, so like, let's see. Oh, my little chest hairs, like right in here are getting darker. And I've got this like little line. See, you can't see that. So like I've always had kind of like a happy trail down here, but this has started to get darker. You can kind of see it now. You couldn't normally see that. Sorry, I just got over a cold, and this cough, like a lot of phlegm in my chest is still there, so I'm still kind of, I'll go through a random little coughing fit sometimes. Armpits, they gotten hairier. It's funny, it's like I go like that, and it's like, oh, they're not that hairy, and then it's like, and it's like, oh my god, where did all that come from? Let's see, moving down my thighs, I'm getting, like, on the top of my thighs, I'm getting a little bit more hair. Because my thighs were bald. I mean, just flat out bald before. So the hairs there are kind of coming in, getting a little bit darker, a little bit more noticeable. I mean, really from afar, it just would probably mostly look like they're still bald. My calves, they're getting noticeably more hairy. Oh, see, so much hair. Oh. Well, yes, obviously I'm a little bit on the flexible side. I think that's about it. Muscles, I've noticed my my upper body. I mean, not too much, but it just kind of seems like my muscles are getting just a little more defined. Yeah, I think that's it. So I figured I'd show you guys kind of how I've gotten to this place and show you how I do my T injections. This isn't so much like an information video like, oh, you should just go out and buy your stuff and then watch this video to learn how to do this. It's not for that. You should definitely, go to a doctor, have them show you how to do it, before you actually just try to go run off and do this on your own. My injections are actually different from pretty much every other person I've ever found on YouTube. And it's because a lot of guys put it right into their thigh, or into their glutes, into their butt. Mine doesn't go there. Mine goes into the fat on my stomach, which, as time has gone by, that fat has kind of redistributed and gone other places. So I'm getting less and less fat to put this into. So when I go back to the doctor, I should be going back. I need to make an appointment. So I'll be going back sometime probably later this month at some point or something like that. Oh, check this out. Oh, I got this piercing like 3 weeks ago. See? Oh. That hurt like hell. I'm never doing that again. It's healing really well. There's still like crusties and stuff on it, and I don't want to touch it. But that reminds me, I need to wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Clean hands. You always want to have clean hands when you're doing this because you don't want any little nasties going into your body and causing an infection or something. So yeah, anyways, we can kind of get down to it. So I have 2 different kinds of needles. I have the needle that has a syringe on it, like a big needle. But that's just to draw the testosterone out. And then I have this like little needle, really tiny little guy. I mean, you can kind of see it next to my finger. It's tiny in there. It's pretty small. And then, of course, I've had this like stuck in my pants for a while because I'm trying to warm it up. Testosterone. So what you first want to do is belly shirt. Take your alcohol wipe or rubbing alcohol, whatever. You know what? That was getting on my nerves. It was touching me constantly. So, this right there. So I'm gonna go for this side. It's my strip for you guys. All right, I'm just gonna kind of do that so I can put that out of the way. All right, so I'm gonna clean kind of everything, and you do want to do this first because. And don't forget, clean the top of this. Just like that. Gotta let that dry. Okay, so then I take the syringe, kind of make sure it's on there nice and tight. This comes out. See, so that's a pretty big needle. Like that's right next to my thumb. That's pretty gigantic. But don't freak out, okay? It's just for this. So I'm on 0.5 milliliters. So what I do, I pull it down. I usually pull it down to about the 1. and it has already kind of has a little hole there from when I poked it before, so kind of aim for that hole. And I'm going to show you this side of it because I want you to kind of see in there. Now what I do, this doesn't have much in it, but what I do is I depress it. So, sorry, I start pushing this in. So, see bubbles? And I push it, push. So I push it all the way up so all the bubbles are in there. And now you always want to make sure you draw from the liquid itself. You don't want to draw any air. So I pull this down. Sorry, I'm going to look at this to make sure that I'm doing this right. There's not much in there. I always draw past what I need, and then I push it back in. There. It's like a little air bubble. That. So now I have it at 0.5. Take that out of there. Now I'm done with this, so this can kind of just go away. Now I have this thing that's full. Now what I want to do is I want to kind of pull it. See how I pulled it out of the needle. It's back in here. Now I change needles. So it goes, I take the big one and I put it in here. Handy dandy sharps container. So that comes off, just twists off, in the sharps container it goes. And now I take my little one. I don't want to touch any of this blue part with my hands. I just want to touch it here. Put this on. Okay, I want another type. That goes away. So now I've got my little needle on there. Take cap off. And see this one? This is a lot tinier. Heck of a lot tinier. And then what I do is I push, because there's an air bubble at the top because I pulled it down. So I'm going to push it back so it fills this needle now. There. Now it's right at the half, just like it should be, but now I've pushed all of the testosterone back up that needle. Alright, so my area is clean. I'm going to try not to show like too much of myself. Scoot you guys just like that. And so what I do, you want to, with this, you want to go fast, kind of like you're throwing a dart. You want to just fast. If you push it slowly against your body, if you do the like, and push it slowly, it's going to hurt. If you just toss it in there, just push it, don't let it go, but just thunk, fast, just thump. It will not hurt. It's kind of funny. I didn't believe this at first, and then I tried it. So what I do, I want to aim, because I've been doing it kind of up here, so I'm going to aim a little lower, and probably pretty close to my hair there. What I do is I grab a chunk of it. Like, if you don't have much belly fat like me, you want to kind of sit yourself down so that you're like that, so that you have something there. If you're sitting up like this, well, there's not much there, and you can't really tell. So you want to squish yourself forward so that there's something for you to grab. For you skinny guys, this is what you're going to have to do. So, kind of, I pull like as much skin as I can, trying to get this nice chunk of skin here, chunk of real estate. So, I mean, aiming's not too important. I just kind of sit it about up here. And again, you want to do this quickly, and you want to go kind of at an angle. You don't want to go straight in. You want to try to get it in like into the fat. So under this, that should be fine. Whatever. You don't need to see this too well. Your doctor will show you how to do it. So just kind of, hey, no way to sleep. Kind of grab this. It's like, don't even have a count, just like go for it. And see, already in. Now once it's in, press, gently let go of that, and you start pressing this in. Now, it does hurt a little bit as this goes in, but it literally just feels like a pinch. Kind of just feels like I'm pinching my skin. That's really all it feels like. This way is a heck of a lot better than intramuscularly. So now I've pushed it all the way in. Now all I do, pull it straight out, recap it, and what I like to do, I grab a little square of toilet paper and just kind of hold it on there, kind of push it, and really kind of massage it in. By massaging it around, it helps disperse the testosterone into your body, into your muscles, and not muscles, but like tissues. So I kind of sit here and I go rubba, 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 rubba. And I kind of hold that on there because sometimes there'll be a little bit of blood, but I mean, see, there's nothing there. I did it right there, and you can't see anything. It's totally good. And just for good measure, what I'll usually do is I grab one of my Band-Aids. Yes, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I just take one of these little guys out and put it on there. It's kind of more of a reminder to me that that I've done my T-shot and to, I don't know, think about it, be awesome. So just like that. So there it is. And then, you know, usually then it's pretty much leave it alone and I'm done until next time. So then with this guy, this comes off. So got needle, sharps, container, syringe, trash. Pretty simple. So yeah, that makes me 3 months on T, and now I'm starting into like 3 months and a week. So I have to keep kind of massaging this around. It also helps with like any kind of soreness. The problem I have is that I'm allergic to the sesame seed oil because it's testosterone suspended in sesame oil, or I don't know what kind of oils they use, but they have to suspend it in something, and that's why it's really thick and difficult to get into you, because it has oil in it. So I'm allergic to it. So my skin actually gets really tough and hard in that area, and so I have to always kind of find the squishy spots to get it into. And that's why I need to ask my doctor about, you know, something that I'm not going to be allergic to. But yeah, anyways, can't really think of anything else. I mean, life's cool. Had a few bad days there. Kind of sucked. Was a little bit scary for people who know me, because I don't normally show my depression. I'm usually a very, very happy person. And for whatever reason, I really don't know why, but I just got very, very depressed. Every little tiny thing was affecting me in a bad way, and people were kind of getting scared. They're like, "You're not like this. What's up?" And I'm just like, I have no clue. And it lasted a few days. No, 2 days. And then on the third day, I was kind of just bummed. Like, man, those last days sucked. I just wasted 2 days. Luckily, it was on the weekend, so it's not like I missed school or work or anything like that. But I mean, it still sucked, you know. But then I kind of came out of it, and I've been fine. So just goes to show, I mean, everybody has their good days, everybody has their bad days, and yeah, so if I remember anything else after I turn this camera off, then I will come back. If not, then everybody take care. Hope this kind of helps out. A little bit of a instruction there. If you are going to get your T-shots, maybe ask your doctor about getting the kind that can go subcutaneously, because I put it into the fat that's underneath the skin. That fat is called subcutaneous fat. I'll write this out. I don't know how to spell it, but I'll figure it out. Instead of intramuscularly, which is most guys, they put it into their leg, into their muscle. It does not hurt if you do the shot quickly. If you just, it doesn't hurt. You do not feel it enter your skin. If you push it slowly, then you'll feel it. It'll hurt. But just like a dart, like throwing a dart, just like that. And it doesn't hurt. And putting it in there, it's uncomfortable. But it's not like I'm sitting there the whole time going like, ow, 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 ow. I mean, you didn't hear me do that. I wasn't shaking or anything. I mean, it's no big deal. So yeah, hope everybody's doing good. Hope all things are going well, and stay awesome, everybody. Peace.